Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. It's been a rough couple of weeks for Star Wars. Things aren't going very good for the Acolyte. The average audience score is now at 15%. Even the critics are starting to push it down because it's at 84% now for all critics. Top critics, it's actually down to 72%, which I think is still a little too high, but at least that doesn't put it up there with some of the greatest television ever made. Because remember, not that long ago, the all critics score was like 91. It was way up there with some of the best entertainment ever made. This is not the Acolyte. The Acolyte is some of the worst television I've ever seen. I've seen all 3 episodes now, and I gotta say, it's bad. It's really bad. Like the scene, I guess spoilers if you care. I don't know why. If you're not doing videos on this stuff, why would you watch it? Don't watch this. It's an awful show. There's like a scene, though, where all of the witches get killed off, and it's because of a fire, and they're all just laying in a room with no ashes on them. They're not burnt. There's no fire really in the room, and they're all dead. It's like, what is going on here? This is stupid. It's some of the worst shit I've ever seen. And Star Wars fans seem to agree with that. Star Wars Theory did a whole video on this. It was really good about how this is ever since Mandalorian Season 2's finale, when we got to see Luke Skywalker return as a badass again. And then later they screwed it up, like almost instantly with that Book of Boba Fett, where they took baby Grogu away. This is the second time he's seen the Star Wars fandom united. And I agree with him. For the most part, actual Star Wars fans are pretty united in this being a sloppy piece of shit. And then you have, of course, the new Disney fans. I don't really count them as Star Wars fans. And there's not very many of them either, by the way. If there were, this score wouldn't be so damn low. They don't exist. That's why the show's ratings for this are shit, because nobody's watching it. They're the only ones that are upset. Them and critics. By the way, look how broken, as D-Day Cobra here points out, these Disney Star Wars fans are. So Theory posted this. I haven't seen the Star Wars community so united since Mando 2 finale. This is wild. The power of one, the power of many. And then here's this, I guess, 100+ K YouTuber who loves Disney Star Wars. Says maybe the toxic side is united. The rest of us are fighting for our life. Just trying to enjoy Star Wars. Respectfully and peacefully. You attack and die. I'm not saying this guy does that. I don't know anything about this guy. Other than that's a ridiculous statement to make, fighting for your life. This isn't just mother effers acting like fighting for our life is just an exaggeration. This person really thinks like their life is on the line because they like Disney Star Wars. Get out of here. That's craziest shit I've ever seen. What are you talking about? Nobody is coming for you because you like a show. Make fun of your taste. Absolutely, but nobody's coming for you. Get the hell out of here. This is insane shit. Almost as insane as all the shit talking that a lot of these outlets are doing. Here's Giant Freaking Robot. Star Wars toxic fans keep proving they are the worst. Now, this is published a week ago. Not the highlight of the video, but I wanted to show you something. Giant Freaking Robot is also the outlet that hosted Alyssa Mercanti's little rant. Who are all these guys in the background? Someone asked. It's this outlet. Giant freaking robot. I just thought that would be interesting for some of you out there that have been following everything. Now you know who they are. Grace Randolph, she's calling fans basically bigots because they don't like the show. I watched her episode 3 breakdown on Flashcast with the crew on Saturday, and I think it's undeniable. Like, she got talking points from Disney for that. That's alleged. I can't say that for sure, but these people are playing ball. I mean, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do this? And she admits that Lucasfilm pokes the bear. It pokes the bear. Okay. Right. My Acolyte videos are meant to be a space for people who do like the show and those who might not like it, but are open to discussing it. Here's her first tweet. I do feel the loudest voices against the Acolyte are taking on hate speech qualities, and that does not help your cause. Get the hell out of here, Grace. And then the Forbes writer, Paul Tassi, has now morphed into Scott Mendelson with some of the worst takes I've ever seen. There's 2 writers that have been covering this over at Forbes. One of them is very, at least based on his articles, at least based when it comes to his opinion on how shitty the Acolyte is, and he's been calling out critics. Here comes in Paul Tassi to keep the force in balance, saying the Acolyte's 15% audience score is embarrassing for the audience scores. It's embarrassing that you're going over and giving that a bad review. How dare you? How dare you go against that big corporate machine? He's embarrassed for you that you went and left a review. Get out of here. Paul actually does sometimes have some pretty okay takes, but come on, Paul. This is Scott Mendelson level of shit. Get out of here, dude. And then Looper decided to get on the hate train. Shout out to Raging Rhino for sending this to me. So they posted this. The Acolyte is getting absolutely blasted by fans. And, oh no, the post has been deleted. What happened? Where did it go? Where did it go? This is the most fun I've had with Star Wars in a long time, is covering the Acolyte, because it's such a trash fire. And we're only 3 episodes deep. There's like 6 more to go or some shit. So we've got weeks of this. And look how bad it is already. It's going to get worse. I bet you that audience score drops down to 10. Making it it's already officially the worst reviewed Star Wars property ever. Beating out the holiday special, which is amazing. It's like, you son of a bitch, you actually did it. Now, the holiday special, as much as people like to make fun of that, at least it's in its own little pocket. Like, it's not affecting anything. Nothing in that shit is canon, unless they take things from it, like the holiday day or whatever, Life Day for the Wookiees. I think that has been canonized. But the holiday special itself is not canon. It's its own little thing, a little pocket dimension. It doesn't matter when it comes to canon. Unlike the Acolyte, which is screwing up everything. They should subtitle the show, The Acolyte, Anakin Ain't Shit. That'd be a good little subtitle for it. Anyway, I am looking forward to seeing what comes next. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube, they'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.